Yo, what's good, y'all? You dub back here again, here in 2019. Let's get it. Bring y'all more new, fresh content. I told y'all there was more content for Bleach. Alright? Bleach had plenty of more content to be discussed, to be viewed and analyzed. Okay? And I've been talking about this since Bleach pretty much ended, right? I've been talking about irredeemable characters. And at first I was like, damn, Kubo, what the hell? Like, what are you doing, bruh? But then over time, like, I started praising Kubo. I'm like, damn, this takes real talent to do this mess. To be able to make 3 irredeemable characters. Now, what do I mean by that? Because most people use the term to talk about certain villains like Frieza and whatever. They're not going to be redeemed. First of all, certain people don't need to be redeemed, all right? In a regard, like certain characters, that's just what they're meant to be. Um, if you want to talk about a salvation situation, you can go into faith or whatever, but we ain't doing all that. What I'm talking about is he made these 3 characters character flaws so extraordinary. By the end of it, there is no coming back. The characters are who they are and messed up how they messed up. Now, I did this video that was controversial, even more than I kind of anticipated, with Kurosaki Ichigo, calling him a failure, but it was intended. Okay, you can go check that out. Probably a couple months ago at this point. Um, yeah. What am I talking about? 3 characters: Kurosaki Ichigo. Wow, it's a great shocker that Ichigo is in this video. Right? It's not a hate towards Ichigo. It's just how he was written. Kenpachi Zaraki, Zaraki Kenpachi, however you want to say it, and Nanao, arguably the worst character of all time. Definitely in my top 5. Okay, she's absolute trash and garbage. But we're gonna deal with all that, right? Irredeemable characters. Kubo wrote these characters. There was each all certain moments I was like, oh my god. But you knew this had to be intentional. You can't make, like, it's one, if you make irredeemable one character, you might have one a series where it's just like maybe the author didn't give a damn about the character, or the author, the mangaka is like, I don't really care, and write it a certain way. All right. Some of it might be intentional. I'm looking at probably Wapple in One Piece. Oh, jeez, good night. Stelly is kind of a villain in One Piece in how he's written as well, but Wapple is just Wapple is Wapple. Jeez. He's made relevant because of Wapple Metal and because of the new Evil Drum Kingdom or whatever. It is what it is that Oda's doing there. Um, Dragon Ball probably has, Dragon Ball probably has a few characters. Like, you can probably think of at least one character in a series. A few candidates in Dragon Ball. But Bleach, you don't have 3 characters, especially with the same arc. You're just sitting back and you're like, bro, what happened? What happened? Kurosaki Ichigo, the moment that made me think, all right, this dude's just irredeemable. That time, remember, his spirit was broken. Juabak broke his Zanpakuto, right? Then it gets reforged. Now, I don't remember how exactly it got reforged, but it got reforged. And he was just going home like ain't nothing happened. Like, this dude was completely neurotic. I'm like, oh my god, you would have thought he learned. But no, he gets back to his cocky self, and I'm sitting here going like, no! Now, we didn't get the rest of his powers, and we still need to get full powered, Ichigo. But anyways, the point being is, like, how do you go from 1 minute to being this broken character, will-wise, to the next minute, yeah, we're going to kill the world. We're going to defeat the world. Yeah, like, we got this. It's like, what? This bipolar character. That was the irredeemable point for me. I'm like, I don't care what's done with the rest of the arc. He's done. He's done. It's over for him. Zaraki Kenpachi was a confirmed irredeemable for me. Because I told on them Zaraki, all them Kenpachi fanboys, that is like, listen, bro. Y'all trying to make this dude to be such a complex character. He's so simple. It's sadly simple. This dude just wants to cut shit. That's it. And he has rage issues. All these, and then the Bankai came out, and I was like, I told y'all asses. I told you, I told you, I told you. I felt like I was prophetic like Muhammad Ali calling around. I told their asses what Zaraki was. But they wouldn't listen to Wonder. Wonder doesn't know what he's talking about. And then you should have seen the turn, bro. You had Zaraki fans who were just ready to burn Bleach. You had them like, no, oh my God, really? You had some trying to justify this mess. Some were in denial. Some were just because he was made irredeemable. It's like this is who he is, and that's the bottom line. Cause Kubo, Troll King Kubo said so. And then the trash that wasn't in there. Oh my God. In case y'all have blocked out of y'all mind, but I can't. Normally my mind just erases, but this was so horrible. This is an example of what not to do to character. So Nana, who's supposed to be a vice captain, has never seen blood, never seen a battlefield. She freaks the fuck out. She has this God mirror blade thing that's supposed to reflect all things. Dude, she literally pussied out to the point where this woman, this girl, I don't know, whatever you want to consider her, is literally about to piss herself, shit herself, just complete, just, she's freaking out. How are you a vice captain? Oh, she was protected. You've never sparred. You've never seen any combat. You've never faced off against a hollow anything. You've never faced Jack. Now, I understand being scared, but you've never faced Jack and you're a vice captain? How? How? How do you let this happen? And she was just a so bad of a character. Like, she made Aura, Hime, and Rukia look like good characters. I'm like, good God, this is, oh my gosh, bro. It was just it was terrible to read, bro. I'm sitting here like, and Kubo spending time on this. She was out of nowhere and served no purpose. I wish she would just had Shinsui. Like, why did we have her there at all? She did literally nothing. She did nothing at all. But what made me think about this, and I spoke about this over the years, this video ain't gonna be too long, is Troll King Kubo. The fact that he was able to make three characters do that, that's an art, bro. That means you have control of characters, especially when you have the ability to create an Aizen Sosuke, Uruhara Kisuke, a freaking Byakuya, uh Grimjao Jigazeha is pretty good as well. You have plenty of characters who are legit characters. Askin, my dog Askin, Juhabak, anybody? Plenty of other characters I could mention. When you have the capacity to make high caliber characters, these irredeemable ones are intentional. I have to give credit, like I have to, put respect on Kubo's name that he cannot have intentionally, unintentionally just made these characters fall by the wayside when you have done too much with too many other characters to showcase Uryu, Uryu's father, what's my man's name? Ichigo's father, what's my man's name? But y'all know him, Ishin and what's my man's name? But anyways, y'all know what I'm talking about. You had a character like Bazby. You had all these kind of and other dudes as well. We know he's able to write very competent characters. So that's why I say it's irredeemable. It's an art. You can say, well, Wonder, why'd you bring this attention? Because I think a lot of times people misconstrue um purposes of characters. I think a lot of times I'm out here and I'm listening like, oh my gosh, this character's a Mary Sue, this character's Gary Stu, this is bad writing. Everything's bad ways writing. It's not always. Sometimes the writer wants to send a message with that character. Or use that character as a foil, use that character as a plot device, use that character as a means to portray something for other characters. Pretty much job that character. If we use it in pro wrestling terms, that character gets a job to put over another character. Unexpected one to like, comment, subscribe, tell me your thoughts. I can go off on it now. I'm not going to. Plus, it's been too many years since it removed. I've gone off in private conversations too many times about her. Shit's ridiculous. But, these kind of thoughts about Kubo help me to more rationalize and not just get caught in the emotion and to try to see things from a different perspective. That's what I would recommend to everybody. Attempt to see things from another perspective, from other people's perspectives, because when you do that, number one, a lot of people view that perspective, their perspectives is reality. That's not the case. And number two, it'll help to even things out and balance things out. It'll make you aware that, there might be another way to think about this, or things might not be as bad as what I once considered. Just keep that in mind. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Peace.